The credentials speak for themselves, and it was Devin Diaz taking advantage of Kahagas for a moment, having his back turned. And don't get me wrong, that's what a match like the Southern Stampede's about. You win by any means necessary, but Devin Diaz then mocking Kahagas and getting tossed out during that mocking and having the opportunity to land at the feet of the Tokyo Monster, who of course taking advantage of the opportunity to go after Devin Diaz, and these two ending up in our first matchup of the night. I'm very excited here.
Trevin, would you consider mocking or trying to play mental games with the Tokyo Monster a good idea for a young wrestler?
Not at all, and that's where I was going. I was about to say, I'm very excited here to see the clinic that I expect to happen if Dirty Devin doesn't have his head on straight. Because Kahagas debuted in our sport in 1998, Ron. International Crisis is a legit meaning for Kahagas. This man has beaten people all over the world. Often victories no one would have expected. Hence, it's a crisis. If he comes to your country, he's going to beat you.
Yeah, he's a dangerous person and a perfectionist at what he does. And if the odds were even quite a bit with the addition of Simon Says in his corner, I feel that the odds have been, maybe not quite even, but he has a hell of a lot better chance in this match. I don't like using that term chance when it comes to Diaz, but he's in there with the Tokyo Monster, man.
As talented as Devin Diaz is, you see the stalling here. It's the tactic you need to take. I think from the perspective, you see Simon Says already trying to get involved in this thing. No shocker there. The distraction to Kahagas is finally when Dirty Devin Diaz makes his way down.
Referee has more than got his hands full in this one. And keep your eyes in hopefully 10 different directions with Simon Says at ringside now.
Yeah, got to give a little plug to our official, Dominic Coco from WWN Proving Ground here. And pin, not even a 1 count. Coco making his debut here on Full Impact Pro. Great official, but Dirty Devin is showing what youth and exuberance can do, of course, when you have a partner out there in Simon Says.
Absolutely. And it's awesome to see all those Coco puffs here tonight. That's Dominic Coco's fan base traveling down from Newport Richie.
Oh, his family? Gotcha.
Showing up in mass. Hell of a crowd here tonight, man. The heat earlier was just scary hot. And
come on
now.
Simon Says taking advantage. The official's distracted here. Sorry to interrupt you, Ron, but you're absolutely right. It's humid, and think about it for the talent here. It is tough out there as Diaz goes for the pin. You're already sweating, and they've already wrestled once tonight. Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, the Southern Stampede, if you're just joining us right now, already occurred. 20 men have competed, and based on the order of elimination, the matches are set for tonight, where, of course, there's a little asterisk that is our main event set up for Simon Says, his first night. Congratulations. All of your men can be in action tonight. And Jonathan Hudson normally would not have had a wrestle, but getting into that business with Drew Gulak as well as Sideshow setting up our main event. But right now, Simon Says is trying to right the ship. Get a win here with Devin Diaz.
Really a night where we're going to be seeing a lot of matches for the first time that there might be a strong chance you never see them again. It's just very, very unorthodox the way the Stampede put together the entire card.
Hooks the leg.
Hey, you notice the difference with the veteran when he goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. If you notice when it was Diaz making the cover, so just obnoxious and arrogant, doesn't hook the leg of the Triple Crown champion, Kahagas.
That's the cockiness, it's the brashness. And I think I've mentioned this here before, but Devin Diaz was kicked off his college's amateur wrestling team. He was doing wrestling in college, and he was actually really good. His attitude got him kicked off. Like you're seeing the attitude. Look at him mocking Kahagas.
Nuts. And he was a star at Robinson High School, which, by the way, is saying a lot when it comes to high school wrestling. Going, oh my God! The chest of Diaz just getting lit up. Luckily, he has that Tom Selleck-like hair chest that only he could wear so well.
I don't think that saves you. Here's Kahagas. That chest is exposed, and the chop after chop after chop. The hair's getting ripped off the hard way here as Kahagas going nuts in the corner. And here's the thing when it comes to Kahagas, the term knife edge chop gets used. There is a knife edge. Kahagas is one of the hardest strikers in our sport, Ron, and you can attest to this.
It's years and years of being with and against this man. Look at the bombs being thrown. Not sure I'd choose to go just toe-to-toe with Kahagas, but Devin Diaz showing no once again.
Yeah, Simon says distracting Devin Diaz here, and Devin taking advantage. These men are fighting outside of the ring, and I think, is Devin trying to leave?
Simon says, I'm not sure he'd want to make that type of financial decision.
And Kahagas has the kendo stick, and it's a count out. It's a double count out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is a double count out.
It's a no contest situation. No one wins. Both men counted out. But Jessica Kahagas was going to get that kendo stick to continue on the attack. He finally said, you want to go 2-on-1 at me? I'll take you out.
Wild, but crazy night here. That's got the timekeeper was just fired and escorted from the building rather gruffly.
Devin Diaz, Simon says, a moment of your time, gentlemen, if you may. A great one-on-one contest against Kahagas ended in a double countout, so nothing's really decided between you guys and the
Nothing has to be decided between me and the Tokyo Monster Kahagas. Some would say that me and Theo says right here ran, but I would like to say this: we are intelligent men. Theo says right here, community college, 2-time dropout. Myself did 9th grade twice. Do you realize how smart you have to be to pass the 9th grade twice? You are 2 times. You are messing with the smartest men in professional wrestling. So some would say, oh, I would have stayed in there and act all macho. No, what did you tell me when we left? He said, live to fight another day. I got a long career in this business, so I think under the tutelage of the green guy, I'm going to help the old Tokyo Monster see his way out. And before, I would like you to show some respect and put that mic right here to Theo Says' mouth and let him say what he needs to say. And
let me tell you something, short stack. You and your hideous banana-colored suit. When you approach the dirty man, you put a little bit of bass in your voice. When you approach the Emerald Emperor, you show a little more respect. Respect! Kahagas, you may be the most feared man around town, respect! But Dirty Devin Diaz did not run out of fear. It was intelligence. It was a tactical maneuver because Dirty Devin Diaz decimates deadbeats daily. And that's not just what Simon promises. That's not just what Simon guarantees. That, Tokyo Monster, is what the Dirty Man and Simon says.
Respect!